It's my child support day. Hey, I got a check. Hey.
My baby daddy's trying to get out of paying child support, so he's making me get a DNA test for our youngest kid. You guys are so quick to jump to conclusions. I only got $3,000 a month from him. That was $36,000 a year. That's not enough to live off of.
In the case of 22-year-old Jessica, Marcus, you are not the father.
I went to prison for 5 years. When I got out of prison in 2003, I paid child support from that day until just February of last year when I lost my job.
Only because they garnished your wages.
Absolutely, that's what they do. And I actually asked my public defender, where's the proof? I've yet to see proof that the child's mine.
Mr. Manser, you are not
Oh, God.
his father.
Oh, man. 5 years in prison. Dylan, I'm sorry, bro. This is why. This is why I did what I did.
But this is nothing I made up. The lab did.
You made it all up.
No, I did not.
Well, those results are
I don't know any of those people on that form.
Oh, my God.
This is clearly the most shocking
Very much.
news we've ever gotten in this courtroom.
Oh, my God. She should be convicted of some crime.
No, I should not. I didn't.
That is fraud.
Miss Sear, do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
You know who his father is.
Yes, I talk to him still.
You cannot stand there and really suggest.
Bro, we're starting with somebody complaining that $3,000 a month isn't enough. Wait, that's $36,000 a year, and she's saying it like the check personally insulted her. But then things get dark fast. This man spent years paying child support after prison, asking where the proof was, and the DNA result says he's not the father. Nah, look at his face. 5 years gone, money garnished, and she knows who the real father is. Bro, that's brutal.
That you cannot comprehend why this man would not have any type of ill feeling, frustration, or regret as it relates to anything involving you. 5 years in prison. And then I say, do you know who your son's father is? And you say, yes, I'm still in touch with him. That is a really huge pill to swallow. That brings her child support obligation to $2,300 per month. Reimbursing you for the health insurance that you carry for the children every month is $255, bringing your monthly child support to $2,550.
Okay, no, excuse me, wait a minute. I don't get paid monthly. It's according to how my houses are flipped. So if I go a month without flipping a house, why did you do this? No, wait a minute. Excuse me. I went off what you said. You said, Your Honor, I make about $150,000. Did you say that? I did say that. Right. You did say that. So that's what I based it on. Shut up. Therefore, that's what your child support amount is going to be, $2,550. So I hope you can flip enough houses to make that flip some more for these children. Is there anything further, ma'am?
Wait, this man says his income depends on flipping houses, but he already told the court he makes $150,000. Nah, bro. You can't announce the number and then act shocked when the judge uses it. Chuckle, then he asks if taking his own kids to tutoring can lower his child support. Sir, that's called parenting. The judge had to explain it like this was a brand new concept. Sigh, but he's getting more frustrated by the second, and this courtroom battle isn't ending peacefully.
Yes, can I just ask a question? As far as the tutoring, what if I take my children to tutoring?
What? You mean like take them in a car?
Yeah, like if I take them to tutoring, can that reduce that?
Yeah, I don't want her around you.
No, I didn't say you. I said my children. You said that your
Did you ask me the question or did you ask him the question?
Okay.
Oh, okay. To answer your question, no.
Yes.
It does not. It has no impact on that whatsoever. Transporting your children to tutoring is called parenting.
All right.
Is there anything further?
Can I go?
Oh, sure. As soon as I dismiss you. Is there anything further, sir?
I just want to say, God has blessed me in ways that I couldn't imagine.
So now you want to bring God in there.
I just appreciate you for understanding my frustration and my pain. And
well, I didn't make a ruling based on your frustration and your pain. I made a ruling based on what the law said I can do with what's in the best interest of these children. And if there's nothing further, you both are dismissed.
Me and my little teacher,
yes, he was a little teacher.
Walk out with this $2,000.
Baby ain't mine, huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, my God. Out of here with that, man. Bruh.
No, this isn't right.
So I know who the father is. Who's the father? What you looking at him for?
Is there something you want to tell me? I know what the paper tells me. Admit it to me.
I'm not admitting to nothing. He's yours.
You been sleeping with my wife, bro? I know you're not trying to say it. That paper says that boy is yours. What do you mean?
Bro, now he's saying he appreciates the judge understanding his pain, and she's like, I didn't rule based on your pain. Wait, straight back to business. Then the commentary goes after the woman for complaining about money while expecting somebody else to help pay for her child. Nah, these child support arguments always get messy when the numbers come out. And just when we think we're staying in court, boom. A DNA paper enters the next scene. Yeah, somebody's whole world is about to change.
Bruh, one of y'all gotta explain something to me.
He's yours.
Stop playing. You play too much, bro. I'm not playing, okay? Dead ass. Talk. Calm down. Chill out.
Your baby's daddy. It's called parentage fraud, and it's no joke.
My husband got a paternity test on our 5-year-old daughter, and it came back negative, and now he wants a divorce.
If you falsely...
Yeah. Those of you who are in Tennessee, guess what? House Bill 2689 is getting ready to pass. That is requiring paternity tests before you sign the birth certificate. Because, you know, when people do paternity tests, 1/3 of the time, they end up not being the father, and if they start testing everybody, that number...
What? Well, I guess that's probably selection bias, to be fair.
Only go up, not down. They're actually starting to jail time the ladies for maternity fraud.
This needs to go nationwide, but at least it's the first step.
True.
Progress, not perfection.
Sure.
But in the meantime, I advise any male that I know to get yourself a DNA kit and swab that child's mouth, because
It's weird to me that they don't just do this as a default.
Be surprised just how many of those kids belong to another man.
Problem with child support is that
Nah, that DNA result just flipped the entire room upside down. Bro's staring at his wife, then staring at the other guy like, somebody explain this right now. Look at that silence. Suddenly nobody wants eye contact. Then they tell him to calm down. Wait, you hand this man life-changing news, and calm down is the advice. Sigh honestly, most people will be losing it. He's trying to process years of lies in real time. But bro, this paternity situation is about to become an even bigger debate.
it's calculated based on how much money both of the parents make.
Yeah.
The more money dad makes, the more he pays, but the more money that mom makes, the less she gets. This absolutely incentivizes people not to be successful, which is not making the world a better place, it's making the world a worse.
To support my children. I barely make $2,600 take home after I pay Amy and the courts and everything else. And now on top of it, I'm gonna have $1,100. My rent is $1,000. Like I just don't understand how, and that's why I got so upset. And I do apologize. But everything that's came out of her lawyer's mouth is to belittle me and make me look like I'm not a good father, and I am. She literally, she's an RN or an LPN, Your Honor, and she has not worked in 3 years. I understand that she has another child, but that child is not my responsibility whatsoever. I take care of my 2 children, and I struggle doing it, but I do it. She's taken my kids from me to where I can't talk to them, so I had to file a motion. I filed the motion. I'm doing everything as a father, and it just keeps taking and taking and taking. She has a husband that she can rely on. I have nobody. I had me. And it's frustrating. So yes, I did get a little. My mouth gets the best of me sometimes, but I'm trying. And it went from $650. I'm paying $722 plus I pay $135. I have my kids on my insurance. So on top of that, it's going up.
Wait, now we're talking paternity fraud, divorce, DNA kits, and testing before signing a birth certificate. Nah, this topic escalated quick. One person says a negative DNA test destroyed her marriage, while others are saying men should test first and ask questions later. I mean, once that doubt enters somebody's mind, trust is already in trouble. Sigh, and the debate over whether testing means distrust is getting heated. Bro, you can feel both sides digging in, and the next story takes this pressure to a whole new level.
Up almost double. And I barely make it as it is. So, I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, obviously, this is probably going to happen. I'm going to have to pay double, but I don't understand. Like, how am I supposed to support myself? You said that it's to support my children, but at the same time, I can't support them if they don't have a place to live when they come see me. I'm working now. I make $21 an hour. I work 48 hours a week, barely work any overtime. I drive an hour from my home. I drive 2 hours to go get my kids every other weekend. I didn't fight her on living in Ohio. I didn't fight her on none of that. But here I am. She's fighting me on everything. Everything. From a woman that is wanting to support her kids but doesn't have a job. She's relying on her husband and my child support. It makes zero sense. I have no problem paying the $722 plus $135. That's what I feel that I should pay. And when my kids come, sir, we don't just sit at home. We go out to eat. We do things. We do activities. I buy them stuff. We have fun. And I'm not going to be able to do none of that. That's all, sir. That's all.
Right, Mr. Grace, there's no question, of course, mind you're a good father. You're here today. You've been exercising your parenting time. That's not an issue in this court's opinion. And child support is based upon a formula, black and white formula, your income. My understanding, it's based upon your new income, not your former income, but your current income. Is that correct, Ms. Plaid? You ran these numbers on his current income?
Bro, listen to this father's voice. This isn't somebody trying to run from responsibility. He's breaking down the bills one by one. Rent, insurance, travel, child support, and he's still driving hours just to see his kids. Then he says he barely has enough left to survive himself. Sigh, that hits different. He wants to be there for his children, but he's scared he won't even have a place for them to visit. And wait, the court calculation is about to make his situation even worse.
$48,000 a year?
I did, Your Honor.
Sir, may I say something real quick? I make $840 a week. Okay? If you guys are taking $1,100 from me, how is anybody looking at for support with me? If I can't, I'm not going to be able to support my kids if I can't support myself. And Your Honor, I was making the same amount that I was making 4 years ago. So I don't understand how it's up more when I'm making less, because I was working. That's all overtime. Everything it was all overtime, and I'm working none.
And this calculation is based on your current employment, not your former employment. It's based on your current employment.
I was making more at my former employment. You see what I'm saying? I was making more.
Your Honor.
Calculation. Mr. Pratt, can you explain?
At the request of the court, if I put mom in at minimum wage and $800 a month in child care, which is probably a low estimate, the support goes up to $1,504. Just so you're aware.
Who's the daycare for?
For the children.
They go to
Mom's
school.
got to work. Somebody's got to watch the children.
They go to school and she has a husband.
Okay. Well, but then they need latchkey after school in the summertime.
There's two parents in the household.
Yeah.
So they're 11 and 7.
Yeah, it might be well worth it to invest in an attorney. Just have an attorney consult for this limited issue of child support. Have him run the figures if he knows the Michigan child.
Wait, the numbers could go up even higher. Nah, bro just discovered the definition of a lose-lose situation. He's asking, how am I supposed to support my kids if I can't support myself? And honestly, you can hear the frustration in every word. Then the court explains that calculating mom's income differently and adding childcare could push the payment way up. Ugh. So now he has to choose between bad and worse? Cybro finally realizes arguing might cost him more. And next story is absolutely heartbreaking.
Passport guidelines, Mr. Grace.
But why would you
rely upon
you guys
the
are telling me this is what you guys ran and it's 1103? Why would it change if I get a lawyer? That's just more money that I have to spend in the broker I get.
Because you can confirm with the lawyer that this is a very good recommendation. That's what you can confirm.
I already know I already know. I either go with 1103 or I get screwed at the 1500. So I'm in a win-lose-lose situation. It just makes zero sense to me how somebody can sit at home and do nothing, do absolutely nothing, dress my kids like slobs, make them. It's horrible, man.
Right, Mr. Grace.
Come home and tell me
Okay, Mr. Grace, this is what we'll do. Let's give it. I'm going to give minimum wage to her, and we'll add in child care costs. Mr. Pratt saying it's about $800. That's average. And we'll keep it at $1,500. Mr. Grace, do you want to keep arguing about this? Because it's going to go up, I can guarantee you that.
No, we'll keep it at the 1103. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to win. So
been married for 51 years, got 2 sons, needed to take a test, to see if any of us had a kidney good enough for my brother. Found out something interesting. They ain't my kids. They're somebody else's. Y'all need to go get your own paternity test. These women are hopping everything that looks fun. You thought you liked sex. You ain't nothing. I mean, I stayed with her for the sake of the children. And the grandchildren. They ain't no killing.
Nah, 51 years married. 2 sons. Entire lifetime together. And a kidney test is what reveals they aren't biologically his. Bro, imagine raising your kids, watching them become adults, having grandchildren, then one medical test drops that truth. Look how calm he sounds too, which somehow makes it even sadder. He says he stayed for the children and grandchildren, but man, that kind of betrayal doesn't just disappear. Sigh, and now we're jumping into a debate where nobody agrees on what a DNA test really means.
My husband come home and ask me for a DNA test for my 3 kids. Let's say if we have 3 kids, I am filing for divorce the second day because bottom line is, no, I'm not guilty.
You're guilty.
That's
You're guilty.
That's
You're
not
guilty.
guilty.
You're guilty.
I'm married with you. I'm married.
That's guilty.
I'm married for
You're
10
guilty.
years, and then you want to. No, that's not guilt. That's disrespectful. Because to me, if my husband asked me to have a DNA test for our children, whether it's 1 or 2, I will be filing for divorce because if you have not seen, if I haven't given you any idea that I'm cheating on you, you decided to ask me for a DNA test, to me, you don't trust me. What's the point of being in that relationship?
That's like, wait, that's like you asking for a lie detector.
Right.
So then if you come and ask me for a lie detector,
I can do a lie detective. I can do a lie detective test, but when you're asking me for a DNA test for my kids and we've been together for 10 years, that means
you should have asked me from day one.
Yeah, that means you're doing something wrong. That means you're
why does that mean?
He didn't give birth to kids. How's he doing something? You're guilty. Why am I?
No. That's not true. That's dangerous.
That's how it always is. Cheater always like to point fingers at somebody else. No, it's not. Because I was in a situation where I was being accused of. No, Listen, I was being accused of being a cheater when he was in fact cheating on me. So the fact, no, it's not different. It's not different. It's not different.
A DNA test 10 years later because you're having.
No. So 10 years later.
A DNA test for something 10 years later meant.
Wait, she says if her husband asks for a DNA test, she's filing for divorce immediately. Nah, the argument started at full volume. One side says asking means you don't trust your partner. The other says wanting proof doesn't automatically mean an accusation. Then somebody says, that means you're guilty. We're throwing cheating accusations around like confetti now. Chuckle, everybody's talking over everybody. Nobody is backing down, and this conversation is getting personal. But bro, the next woman has a very interesting use for child support money.
Person have built up doubt, but at the end of the day, it's not something that's crazy as regular cheating because they're coming to you about, you know that you're the mother of the child. So they're trying to figure out that point, like, am I the father of the child?
So the first one, he had no problem with it.
If we flipped it up and you're talking about cheating, well, if you ask me for a lie detector test for cheating and I say no, you're going to say I'm guilty. So if you get so outraged that you said you're going to file for divorce,
I will.
And I got my child support check. And I don't know what to spend it on. I'm gonna go leave my kids at their grandmother's house, and I'm probably gonna go out drinking with my husband, go out and gamble a little bit, maybe go shopping. The kids don't need anything because I provide everything for them, so I might just go ahead and splurge on myself with my little child support check. What do you girls do when you get
filthy? What are you on about? You have trapped my Sean into having your baby, but not his, because I have got proof here that you have been a scheming little. Do you know what happened? Yes, you have. No, you do not. How can you look at me and
Bro, she gets her child support check and immediately starts planning drinking, gambling, shopping, and a night out. Wait, the kids are at grandma's, but the support money is getting treated like her personal bonus. Nah. Then suddenly we're thrown into a family screaming match over a secret DNA test. Look at those faces. This is not going to be a calm conversation. The grandmother is furious, the mother is denying everything, and bro, somebody brought DNA receipts. Yeah, this confrontation is about to explode.
tell me lies to my face.
I'm not lying.
You're an absolute liar.
I'm not lying.
Yes, you are a liar.
What's with that?
So this is when I had the baby last week and last night. Seem to have him every bloody night, don't I? While you're off gallivanting. So I looked after him, I cleaned his teeth, and then I sent it off for DNA testing.
Do you know how creepy that is? Oh, without my consent.
I don't give a
It's
your
so
consent.
creepy.
Oh, but you'll consent for me to look after him, will you, all night while you're out about?
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. Anyway, this came back from the DNA testers, and this says that you are the mother, and is Sean the father? Is he? No, he isn't.
Baby daddy didn't see this coming.
Some dirty skanky has been out and somebody else, and then you come back and try to nail my son. Well, he's not falling for it. You can.
Okay, I know you've never liked me, but it's going as far as making a film.
You are damn right. I've never liked you. Could just look at you. You can let bareface.
Want an increase in child support to do what exactly?
To help my son, to buy things for my son.
Right. You work, right?
Yes.
Where do you work?
I have my own business. I'm a caterer.
Caterer. How much are you making in your catering business?
About 400.
400 what?
$1,000.
You came here to waste my time.
I make $40,000 a year, Your Honor.
You came here to get an increase in child support.
Nah, the grandmother secretly got the baby's DNA tested after looking after him. And now she's waving those results around like the final boss of family drama. You are the mother, but he's not my son's. Wait, the mother keeps denying it while being called a liar right to her face. Then she complains the test happened without her consent. But leaving the baby with grandma all night was fine? Bro, the hypocrisy is loud. And somehow, the final courtroom case is about to get even crazier.
So that you can pay for your catering business.
No.
So why are you here?
Just for my son, of course.
Right, but you're maybe you're missing it. It's going like this,
Well, he
going
wants
over
to
your
stop
head.
paying the child support, and I don't think that he should stop paying. I think he should
He
pay
should
more.
stop paying if the child has been living with him for the past 3 years. Under your original court order, Mr. Eugene, give me a second. Under your original court order, you were the person that the child was living with.
Yes.
Not him.
Yes.
So that means you voluntarily relinquished conservatorship over to dad.
Yes.
Right. So dad should be the person receiving child support from you.
From me.
That's what I said. That doesn't sound right to you?
No, ma'am.
Why doesn't that sound right? Because you're the mom.
Yes. And I have to buy things for my son, and I can't do it alone.
He buys things for your son.
Well, I need to do that too.
You make $400,000 a year, ma'am.
Well, I have employees and things to pay. I mean,
Okay.
I don't think that he should stop paying that child support.
What do you think he should do?
Wait, she wants more child support, then casually says she makes $400,000 a year. Nah, the judge's face says everything. But here's the crazy part. The child has been living with the father for 3 years, and she still expects him to pay her. Then the judge explains SHE, kiddo child support, and she's like, from me. Bro, yes, from you. What a complete disaster. Lies, DNA shocks, courtroom chaos, and pure audacity. If you enjoyed this madness, hit like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.